Welcome to Monday Mindset. Today, I want to talk to you about attraction. And first, I want to break down what I mean by attraction. Attraction is just the force that pulls two objects towards one another, or it's the force that draws two things together. And a great example of this is with magnets. Hopefully, you've played with magnets at some point in your life. But and just to demonstrate, if I am putting these two magnets together and they're attracted to each other, they're going to connect, right? And there's like a pretty strong force holding them together. If I just turn one of them around, instead of attracting each other, these two magnets are going to now repel one another, right? So it's kind of the difference between attracting, we can think of it as pulling together, right? It's this act of like pulling towards one another. And the opposite of that is pushing away, right? They're pushing away from each other. And I really want to apply this in the sense of you and maybe some goals that you have, because you can feel attracted to lots of different things. You can feel attracted to different people, to goals that you have, to just about anything really. But it's this force of attraction that can really make all the difference in accomplishing the goals that you have for yourself. So just like this force, right? This force that's happening right now that I can feel, and you probably can't see it, right? Like you just see two rocks that I'm holding close together, but I can feel the force that's pushing them away from each other. It's really invisible, right? Like we can't see it with our eyes. And all of the most powerful forces in our lives are invisible. We can't actually see them. Just like the fact that we are all sitting on this ball of dirt in the middle of the universe, like this vast universe that we can't actually see with our eyes unless we get a telescope or something else. The force that's keeping us on this planet, on this ball of dirt, is gravity, right? But even if I didn't know that gravity existed, it's still always in effect. It's still always working to keep me grounded on this ball of dirt in the middle of the universe. So just like these laws that are extremely powerful, they're invisible. And we as humans also have an electromagnetic charge, you might say. And the thing that determines what we're either attracting or repelling is our thoughts. And just like these other forces that are invisible, we can't actually see our thoughts, but they're actually tangible things. The things you think about and the things that you're focused on create a charge in your body. And based on whatever you're thinking or believing or whatever you're focused on, you're going to be attracting and repelling different things. So this is really helpful to know if you're trying to reach a goal, because it might seem like you're just not meant to accomplish this thing, when really it's just you're not aligned, right? The way that these magnets are able to be attracted to one another on the atomic level is because all the atoms are facing the same direction and they're aligned, which makes them attracted. And the closer you get, right, the closer these magnets get, the stronger that pull is, and then it happens faster, right? Same thing with when these magnets are repelling each other. The closer they get, the stronger that push is. So you can think about this in your life, because things that seem like they happened overnight, like all of a sudden you were really successful, it's actually not that way. It's just you were aligned for long enough that when you got close to that goal, then it just happens. When you're setting a goal, you always want to feel pulled or attracted to that goal, because if you feel attracted or pulled towards that goal, it's so much easier to actually accomplish it. So I have a demonstration I want to do with you to help you kind of see this and maybe help you connect how this works, and so you can apply it to your own life. Okay, so I have this awesome clipboard. Okay, and I have my magnet. And if I put this other magnet underneath it, right, you can see that they're connected. Okay, they're attracted, they're connected. And then I have this rock, okay, and it has like no charge. So what's going to happen if I put this rock next to the magnets? You probably already know, right? Nothing. I put this rock here, it doesn't do anything. I can move my magnet over to the rock, it doesn't do anything, right? So some of your goals might be like this rock, like it's just sitting there, but you have no connection to it. You don't feel pulled towards it. You get close to it, it doesn't create any type of energy in your body. So the other thing that might be happening is if you aren't aligned with your goal, if this is the repelling effect, you might be like doing all these things to try to get your goal, but no matter what you do, this is like the effect of repelling. No matter what you do, you're never going to get there, because you're not aligned with your energy And so everything you do is going to be actually taking you further away from your goal or keeping it just out of reach. So this is really important because let's say you had a goal to play in college and it's something you really wanted, you felt pulled to do it. But if your thoughts and your beliefs about, what that would mean if you accomplished it wasn't aligned, then once you get that college scholarship, you're still not going to feel successful. You're going to need something else to make you feel successful. Maybe you need to start. And okay, maybe you do get a starting position. You still aren't going to feel successful. You're going to need something else to validate you if you're always searching for that thing outside of you to create a feeling of fulfillment. And the way you get aligned and the way you feel that attraction working for you in your life is by what you're thinking. It's all your thoughts. And I know that it might seem kind of like a hard thing because maybe you don't think you can control your thoughts or you can influence your thoughts, but you totally can. And so this week, I really want to encourage you to be aware of what you're thinking and believing. And if you aren't accomplishing the goals that you've set for yourself, almost always it's because you aren't aligned and those goals aren't pulling you towards them. Instead, you're being pushed, or they don't have any charts. They're like a rock. It's not really going to be the thing that makes a difference for you because there is no attraction. And I want you to feel all the attraction in the world, to feel that positive force that's going to help pull you towards your goals and your dreams and help you get really what you want out of life. And so that's my challenge to you this week. Notice what you're thinking and believing. And if you're in alignment, and if you're not, then I would encourage you to make a change. Be more intentional about what you're thinking so that you can be attracted to your goals and to make those goals happen much faster, and they're going to be a lot more fun too. Good luck this week, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends.